everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing this series which is Stay Healthy With Me, where I'm going to be sharing some small tips with you guys that you can easily do at home, and it's going to help you have a very healthy lifestyle so that you can stay fit. So I'm going to be, what we're doing today is basically making fermented coconut water. So I know that a lot of us love coconut water because it has some amazing taste, and it has some great properties as well. Now, coconut water basically contains a lot of magnesium, potassium, and sodium, which is fantastic because it helps in oral rehydration. So a lot of times when people have diarrhea, doctors will tell you to have coconut water because it helps to it has the highest concentration of electrolytes, so it helps to basically replace the water quantity in your body. And at the same time, coconut water is antibacterial because it contains amino acids, which helps to remove the toxins from your body and kills the intestinal worms. And it also contains high levels of cytokinins, which basically helps cell division and regeneration. So that being said, we all know that coconut water comes with amazing properties, but also coconut water has high concentration of sugar. Although the sugar in coconut water is considered good, but for people like me who love drinking coconut water, can drink like glasses and glasses of coconut water. So people who are dealing with yeast issues, it's best to actually ferment your coconut water. And on daily basis as well, if you want to reduce the sugar level that you're taking in from the coconut water, we can actually ferment the coconut water, because what it basically does is eats up the residual sugar, and it results in a vinegary tasting beverage, which is basically less concentrated or probably reduced concentration of sugar. And there you have your fermented coconut water. So I'm going to tell you how exactly to make it today. It's very, very simple. It can be easily done at home. All you need is a glass jar so that you can keep your fermented coconut water, because we have to store it for a few days. And of course, it has to be a closed glass jar. We're going to be using a wooden spatula. Do not take a metal spatula to stir, because then the metal will interact with the properties of the fermented coconut water. And of course, we need some green coconut water. So get some fresh coconut water. It's best to keep the coconut outside for a while so that it's warm. We don't want to use chilled coconut to do the fermentation process. I'm going to be using 2 coconuts here. And of course, we're going to be using our probiotics. So I am using this probiotic from OptiBac, which has very high concentration of a lot of live culture bacteria, which is actually going to help in the fermentation process. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. It's actually very, very simple. All that you need to do is first open up your coconut, and we're going to transfer this coconut water into our glass container. Let's do the same with the other coconut. Okay, and because I don't want to waste the rest of the coconut, I'm just going to scrape. Actually, you can use Thai coconut as well to do this, or any other coconut which is easily available. But I definitely recommend to use green coconut because it is much better. And I'm just going to add the rest of the coconut that I'm scraping out. So we've got all the coconut scraped out from the coconut, and we're going to add basically 2 probiotics. So 1 probiotic per coconut water. You could do it like that. So all I'm going to do is just open up the probiotic, and we just need the powder. Don't throw the whole capsule inside, because this is plastic and you don't want that. Okay, and now we're going to take our wooden spatula and we're just gently going to stir it. Okay, so when it's done, all that we need to do is basically just close the lid, and we're gonna stow it in a warm, dark place. The whole fermentation process should take about 3 days, and I'm going to show you guys later the progress as to how the fermented coconut water basically looks like. But what you really need to do is every few hours just open it up a little bit so that the gas can come out, because you will probably see a little bit of bubbles forming up when your coconut water basically starts to ferment right at the top. And that's it, that's about it. We have our fermented coconut water, which is going to be ready to drink in 3 days time. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and store it in a warm, dark place. And a few things that I just need you to know before we do that is basically this is live bacteria, it's probiotic. So fermented water would taste like any probiotic, so drink it slowly. If you're new to probiotics, the concept of fermented water, try and take small amounts of coconut water to see how your body gets used to it, because the taste definitely is going to be a bit vinegary at the end of 3 days, so not everybody is accustomed to that taste. But rest assured, it's definitely very, very good for your daily intake. You can take it every day in the morning, just a glass of fermented coconut water to keep you going, give you the energy, but at the same time don't give you all the sugar that you don't need. So some of the added benefits of fermented coconut water: one, it reduces blemishes and scars and gets you glowing skin. As we all know that if we have a healthy liver, then we would have a healthy skin. So fermented coconut water allows you to cleanse and tonify your liver, and in that process it helps you to get a glowing skin. Number two, who doesn't want a flat stomach? Now, when we feel bloated as a result of poor digestion, our stomach tends to appear larger than the normal. So what fermented coconut water does is that it basically soothes the intestines and improves the digestion, resulting in a flatter stomach. Number three, more energy and reduced sugar. Now, energy can just be obtained by simple hydration. When we ferment coconut water, it basically becomes much more beneficial as the electrolytes become more available for the hydration process, and it reduces the intake of the sugar because the bacteria basically eats the residual sugar. Number four, of course, all of us want shiny and healthy hair. This fermented coconut water not just contains probiotics and enzymes, but it also contains a lot of minerals like potassium, sodium, and calcium, which helps to actually make your hair stronger and shinier. And number five, which is my favorite, to stay youthful. Most of our glands, like pituitary glands, our adrenal glands, they play a vital role in hormone production and making us stay youthful. So this probiotic, this fermented coconut water basically helps to cleanse and purify these glands. Yay, so excited! Can you see the bubbles and the foam on top? Let's open it and air it a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna air it and close it back. Okay, so our fermented coconut is ready to drink, and let's go ahead and try it. Oh, this is really, really good. So it definitely tastes very sour. It smells very vinaigrette-y, if that's the word, and but it's very refreshing, and it's really, really good for you. So that's about it, and if you really like what I've shared, please do share it with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and of course do press the notification bell for more video uploads. And I do run a channel on cabin crew. I'm going to be talking a lot more about cabin crew interviews, another series. I'm also going to be starting my cabin crew adventure and diaries very soon, so stay tuned and keep a lookout for that. But in the meantime, stay pretty, stay handsome, and love you guys.